Most students don't fail interviews because they're unqualified. They fail because they've never actually practiced. Practicing is the bridge between being qualified and being hired. If you're preparing for your first job or internship interview, mock interviews might be the most important step you're skipping. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to practice mock interviews and the 8 biggest mistakes students make, so you don't. Let's make sure you're ready to land that dream position. A mock interview is simply a practice interview. It helps you simulate the real experience before it actually counts. Because here's the truth, confidence doesn't come from knowing the answers. It comes from practicing them out loud, until they feel natural. When you say it out loud, you find the gaps in your logic that you didn't see in your head. There are 3 ways you can start practicing today. First, use your university career center if you have one. Second, ask a friend or family member, but make sure they give honest feedback, not just "you did great." And third, use tools like AI-powered interview practice platforms so you can practice anytime, anywhere. No matter which method you choose, the key is to make it feel as real as possible. Now let's talk about what actually matters, the mistakes you need to catch during your mock interviews. Let's dive into the top 8 errors students make that you can fix right now. Mistake number 1, don't talk yourself down. A lot of students try to explain what they lack, instead of focusing on what they bring. Your potential is more important than your missing boxes. Interviewers don't notice your weaknesses until you point them out. Reframe your narrative. Mistake 2, don't act uninterested. If you look bored or unimpressed, you're losing the room. You're telling the interviewer you don't care. To be interesting, you have to be interested. Show your enthusiasm through your body language and your tone. It's contagious. Mistake 3, don't ramble. When you're nervous, you tend to talk more to fill the silence. But long answers don't mean better answers. They often dilute your best points. Be clear, be structured, be concise. Stop talking once you've answered the question. Mistake 4, don't talk too fast. This is one of the biggest signs of nervousness. Pause, breathe, think. When you slow down, you command respect and clarity. Give the interviewer time to process what you're saying. Silence is your friend. Mistake 5, don't use filler words. Like, you know? These are verbal static. They distract from what you're actually saying. Replace filler words with silence. It feels like an eternity to you, but to the interviewer, it sounds like thoughtful processing. Mistake 6, don't fidget. Shaking your leg, tapping your pen, playing with your hair. These all signal nervousness and can be distracting. Stillness equals control. Keep your hands resting comfortably on the table or your lap. Project steady energy. Mistake 7, don't sound like a robot. If you sound too rehearsed, you lose connection. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to sound human. Let your personality show. It's okay to show a bit of character. People hire people, not scripts. Finally, mistake 8, don't be oblivious. Learn to read the room during your practice. If something feels off, adjust. If they're confused, clarify. Pay attention to cues. Self-awareness can save your interview. It shows you're adaptable and communicative. The problem is, most students only realize these mistakes during the real interview. That's a high price to pay. That's why practicing beforehand matters. With platforms like Career Clutch, you can simulate real scenarios. Get instant feedback on your tone, pace, and content, and improve before it actually counts. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be prepared. Confidence is a muscle you build. Practice these skills, fix these mistakes, and you'll walk into your next interview with confidence. If this helped you, comment "ready" below so we know you're preparing. We're rooting for you. And if you want to practice smarter, check out Career Clutch in the description. Good luck out there.